Stop worrying about what's in somebody else's pocket. See, a lot of people worked hard to get where they at. And it's not no whining, this is not no crying. It's just that at the end of the day, listen, you want to get to where this person got, work for it. You can get there too. So you got to realize that we are all good at what we do in our own way. We all got skills. The same way these kids got skills that they don't even know. We all got powers in our hands that, listen, that we got power in our hand, like, yo, so much power that we don't even know what to do with it. We got so much talent. Our kids got so much talent. It took me a while, and this is coming from somebody that used to lash out so much and say, fuck the world. The world don't need to be saved. I don't give a fuck about the world. They don't care about me. But then I had to humble my ass down, because this same world that I was starting not to give a fuck about, it's the same world I'm raising my kids in. So the same trenches that I walked in once, they're walking through. And I don't want history to repeat itself. And yes, I will be one that fucking cuts from the chains of society. I will cut free from them chains of society. I have no more chains. I'm free. I'm free. Like, what y'all need to realize is our ancestors lost their lives for this. Now it's up to us to do something. We've had the opportunity in our hands time after time. You know how many of us have sat here and have money in our hands to sit here and probably buy a couple properties, probably land. I know I was one. And I sit here and I think about it every time an old head talks to me. And I'm like, damn, you're right. I used that money in all the wrong shit. I wasn't thinking because I just wanted to have fun with my friends. Was you having fun? No, not in reality. They was. Because in reality, that partying, that going out shit was never me. You know who I am? I'm the type of person that'll sit here, just wants to watch Netflix or wants to watch the History Channel, the Discovery Channel, or I could just put a little music on, pick a book up and read. I'm that chick. If I want to drink in my house, I could drink, and listen, while I'm chilling with Jack Daniels, I'm sitting here with Mary Jane talking. That's me. Judge me if you want, but listen, I'm in my own house. I'm in my comfortable space, in my zone. I'm not out here fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry while I got 3 kids in my room. I'm not sitting here telling my teenage son to get the fuck out the house while I'm having fun with some nigga every other weekend. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, because I'm not. I've made mistakes. I've learned from them. I've learned from not just my mistakes, but my friends' mistakes. I've learned when an old head has pulled me to the side to really listen, because it may sound stupid what they're saying, or it may sound fucked up. It may sound like, oh, they're coming at you. They're not. Take the time and listen. We are all responsible for our actions. And if we want our kids to take responsibility for their actions, we're going to have to teach them. Don't expect for the world to teach them, because you want to know what they're going to teach them? You want to know what they're going to do with your kids? While your kids are looking to be influencers, they're going to be the ones influenced, because y'all not in their lives enough. Stop worrying about the past. The past is the past. You can't turn back the hands of time and fix anything. But you can sit here and correct whatever mistake you did in your way, your time. You can sit here and better yourself and make yourself a better person than yesterday. Change certain things you do in your life, and our kids will change it. Stop blaming them for everything, because it's not always their fault. They're only doing what they see us do. They're watching our actions, our moves. That's it. So watch what you say to your kids. Watch what you say. If you don't want it, repeat it. Watch what you do. Like, I'm tired of that shit. Too many moms out here want to know why our kids losing their lives. Y'all want to know why our kids are losing their lives? A lot of you moms out here sending y'all fucking kids out here to finish a fight they couldn't start. Finish a fight that they started and they had lost. Son come home to you and he's the bully though. But it just turns out that son ended up losing that fight. Oh, you got to go back out there and whoop their ass. Make sure you whoop their ass or you not back in here. And if you don't whoop their ass and win that fucking fight, I'll make sure that I'll whoop y'all ass until next year. I don't care if you black or you Hispanic. I'm sorry to say it like that. It happens in both races since y'all want to divide it. It happens in both families. I've seen it. Cantijo la gran puta, que yo te dije a ti. Come on, no different if you say it in Spanish or if you say it in fucking English. I'm sorry to say it, but our kids are getting treated the same way. The same way. Whether it's a Spanish household or a African household. Like, a lot of us don't want to be divided. A lot of us don't see color. See, that's how I'm bringing my kids up. A lot of us don't see color when it comes to somebody we care about. Like, I don't care if you purple, pink, or listen, I don't care if you look like Barney. Like, I'll sit here and be, I love you and you love me too. Like, I don't care if you Barney. All that matters is that behavior, them actions, how you are inside. Because listen, like a lot of females out here, they worried about these little pretty boys dressed in Peter, like, you know, looking like Peter Pan out here. I'm not worried about that. Because the prettier you are, the more rotten you are inside. What matters is what's inside. And that's one thing I'm teaching my kids. Am I teaching them how to defend themselves? Yes. Am I teaching them that if they have to stand up and fight back? Yes. But if they don't have to, no. Because not every battle is meant to be won. Our kids are losing their lives out here because they think they have to prove something to somebody. And in reality, a lot of the times they don't. Our kids are losing their lives out here because they're hitting their teenage, probably before that. You got 10-year-olds and 9-year-olds already. Sorry to say it, but pay attention to your kids. They're having sex. I sat here and had the conversation with my son the other day about his friend. I went and bought a whole box. Listen, I know it's going to happen. You're going to be 16. Box of condoms right there. Had to talk with him one more time, explain to him how us females are, what to watch out, what to look for, and left it right there. Listen, he don't have the man. You know, his father's passed away, so I'm left and I'm stuck with the job. Do he have a stepfather? Yes, but he came to me. So I had to talk to him. I had to have the talk with him because in his eyes, his best friend is, you know, he had to bury his best friend. So yes, a lot of single moms out here can do this. Do we need support? Do we need help from a man? Yes. Yes, a lot of the times, because this is a conversation where I know it's going to have to be deeper, and his godfather is going to step in real soon because they're boys. They're hitting that age, but they're listening to everybody around. They're listening. They're falling for these little Tatianas out here that, oh, look, you make this much money. Listen, doesn't matter. My son's a gamer. Yes, he wins money out here with this coding stuff. That's why I'm telling y'all got to learn. Like Sister T, Kwame Brown, not wrong when they tell y'all out here, when they tell y'all to listen, you know, to learn about coding and trades and all this stuff. A lot of our kids know more about computers than we do. A lot of our kids could sit here and hack your computer and hack your stuff and know everything that you're doing without you even knowing it. Figure out your passwords, all this. Y'all think, listen, our kids are smart. Stop underestimating these kids. Y'all wonder why these, as y'all call it, white boys go in their mama basement and blow up things. Like, y'all underestimate these kids. Just because our kids ain't white don't mean that they don't got an IQ. Come on, man. Like, really listen to yourselves. Our kids are real smart. You know how many black boys and girls have made it to high school at a very young age, 9, 10 years old, and nobody talks about them? They've graduated high school at already 14, 15 years old before they hit 17 and 18. In college already by the time they're 16, 17. Y'all don't talk about them. Y'all want to say, oh, only the white boy, only the white boy. No, man, there's a lot of our kids making it up there. There's a lot of our kids that got a real high IQ. Just because us as their parents didn't have that IQ don't mean that they're not smart. Y'all putting into our kids what y'all feel like and what y'all think. They also have a mind. They also have a life. Talk to them. Ask them how their day doing. Talk to them. How was their day in school? How do they feel? Half of them are going to not just school, but they're also going to work. How was work? You like talk to them. Let them know that you're here, that they can come to you, that they don't have to go to every kid or every friend that they have out there that they call a friend. I'm your friend too. But just remember that I'm your mom first. So if I have to whoop that ass, I'm going to whoop that ass and watch who you talking to. But listen, I'm your mom first. Tell me what you got to tell me. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to come at you. I'm just going to let you know where you went wrong. And I'm going to let you know what you have to do. If you take my advice, you take it. Like all I could do as your mom, you know, pick you up when you fall.